Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 226. This video was originally streamed live on August 31st, 2025. I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can pop these out, like so. That's right, so this ends up with, like, sort of not quite a full circle here. We're going to do that, I believe, and that should be about it for this layer. Up. Yeah, it should do it. Alright, so the next layer is going to be these guys. Don't have a ton of them. I kind of suspect we'll need a few more for the next one. So I have these blocks with us, the ashlar. And oh, I know what we can do. We can conserve some of our material by using dirt. Which means I need to go get some more. We're going to fill in this area in here with dirt. Because what we're going to do is here, I'll just start here. And we do this, basically. This is going to come in by 2 more blocks with one extra on the corner. I think probably because it looked maybe too square when I did it the first time. That's probably why I did that. Dirt and cobble are common structure fill materials in old construction. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if yeah, I don't have a ton of clay to make cobble either. I don't know. I don't know what the best answer is there at the moment, at least. All right. So, yep, so we're going to bring you out 2. I believe here, yeah, here we're gonna do another, well, our second ring here. There we go. All right, so we're gonna bring you out technically. And I think I did this basically. So you're right on there, you're right on there. I think that's how we did it. I'm not positive. Let's go take a peek over here. Oh, I wonder if I did it this way because of the gravel falling out. That would make sense. I could do dry stone. Dry stone is an option, but it's not very efficient. Okay, so this comes out an extra little bit. So we have we should have 8 blocks from side to side there, and it is sort of a diamond, okay. So we're gonna bite to eat. Some early dinner going on. Bet someone to jump off the tower and land on sand rather than water. I'll take up that bet. I trust my sense of direction well enough. Yeah, when we played the forest, I was the one navigating us in the caves, and like, Corazette was like, "Where are we?" I'm like, "Don't worry, we're right there." And it's like every time it was like, "Yeah, here we go, right where we need to be." Okay, so I think all I did here, yes, we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then double to 8. Yes, all we got to do is put in a few more corners here. I think it did this basically. I suspect... There we go, 3 each. I suspect it's because there might be some gravel that ends up needing to be there. Maybe. Yeah, it does kind of go out like this. I don't know. Who knows why I do the things the way I do? I sure don't know. Okay, so maybe... I think some of these might need to actually be full blocks eventually. No, did I... Oh, no. I'm not sure if this is correct. Or if it is, I might need to use full blocks here on the edges. That might be it. Alright. Well, let's go get some kind of filler block. I think we might have to go just dig some dirt. I suspect that'll be the answer. And for that, we'll go somewhere. I had a dirt place somewhere that I was getting dirt from, like a hill I could take apart pretty easily. Must have been up by the other base. We could just go here. Oh, here it was. our dirt source right here. Yeah, we'll just go up here and we'll just carve out some dirt. Let's... it's in a weird, awkward time of like, if I sleep now, it'll be 3 in the morning. But it's not really worth waiting. Like, what am I going to do in the intervening time before 3 in the morning? I don't know. Nothing. Any plans to deepen the canal for visual effect? Probably not. I like the depth. It's also kind of tricky to do. We had to go into creative to make the canal in the first place because getting the water in was such a pain. I put it to a vote and was like, just do it in creative, just put some ice down. So I did. All right. And we still have a bed down there, which is kind of goofy, but okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to sleep here. See how that goes for us. Hey there, Black Flare. Welcome. And Cassidy. Dirt digging is the most time killer in this game. Luckily, we have a steel shovel, so that shouldn't be too bad. Alright, good. We're back to calm. We know what we can do. We could sail our ship across the channel, sea, whatever this is. I got nothing in here. Right click, right, alright. How do I spin the boat around now? Oh, I'm in the wrong seat. That explains that. I cannot see a darn thing. Bye. Did it hurt my boat? Can your boat take damage? Digging dirt really is a pain. Are there real-life tools to make it easier? Maybe a mod? I find the steel shovel to be plenty, overall. As far as real-world tools go, maybe like something animal power-based. I don't really know what people did. I guess they would probably, have like tied steer to something. Although I suspect that what probably happened was dynamite was invented around that time, as things were getting serious with as far as like needed to get huge clouds of dirt out. So maybe dynamite. Boing. All right, let's go, and we're gonna take out like this cloud of dirt right there. It'd be interesting if boats could take damage from storms and shipwreck you. Oh boy. I am conflicted on that one. On the one hand, from a realism aspect, it's really cool. And then there's the danger of like, how do we survive this then? Which can also be really cool. How do we survive that too? But as a player of this game, I go, oh, that sounds like a real pain in the butt. When I just want to get from here to there, like I don't want to have huge long detours along the way of, well, let's survive on this island for a month and then try to make it home. That sounds like pain to me. How to move lots of dirt has historically been answered with hire more laborers. You say hire. You mean they actually paid them? Color me skeptical. Get out your skeptical colored marker and just pencil me in. Yeah, we'll shave off these 2 layers here, and that should be plenty for what we're doing here. Probably, and then some. I'm also going to check out how we did that underside of the tower again on the boat side. I just, I have a sinking feeling I might have goofed something there. At this point, I'm inclined to probably say, oh well, and just like go with the flow of whatever's working for this new one. Because it's like, anyone who notices is going to have to like run back and forth 10 times and look at the ceiling. Who does that? The boat could do with chest for trunks. You can put them in. I don't really need to right now, so I haven't. Maybe eventually. I don't know. Probably not. Well, maybe if we end up doing some ruins looting, and the ruins are conveniently located just off this lake, which is not very big, then I could definitely see us packing some trunks. I suspect the library loot might be more of a an elk trip rather than a boat trip. Hazard, I was referring to humanity's distressing tendency to rely on slave labor for grunt work. Or if not slave labor, then like wildly underpaying them. In company script. Come build the pyramids, get paid in beer. You know, I read recently somewhere that there's a new theory that the laborers on the pyramids actually weren't slaves and were actually like well-paid engineers in general. I don't know. I'll have to get my DeLorean gassed up and go check it out. Make a colonialism mod where you enslave Oompa Loompa type NPCs to dig for you. Actually, what I do hope Tyrone does someday is I would love to be able to build villages and then like entice traders and their families to come live there. I watched oh, who was it? I forget who it was. Oh, I know, it was Oscilloscape did this. It had the sort of cage mod where you can trap creatures, and you use it to grab a whole bunch of traders and plop them in his village. I'd like something like that, but more like, you know, less kidnapping, more, hey, you're a tailor, you're a clothes salesman. Come to my village, and there's a whole lot of tailoring to do there, or something, you know. And maybe they're, whether they stay or not is dependent on how much you've traded with them, you know. Hey there, Pycurvius. Welcome to the stream and the channel. This looks like, I think you're a first-time commenter at least. Building towns would be nice instead of having to find the story location and building vaguely nearby for the vibe. Yeah, exactly. Plus, you can't modify the village in the story village, so like it'd be nice to be able to modify. Oh, this is a lot of dirt. We won't need all this dirt. We'll go for like a couple more rows. Then we'll be done for a little while. You can place traders via creative mode. Okay. Uh-oh. Here, get it. Not my face. Shovel smack. Shovel smack. Shovel smack. Definitely a shovel. That's a shovel. Yep. It's a very sharp shovel. Used for shoveling carcasses. Where was I? We're about done anyway. It's like we'll do these 2 rows, and then that'll be it. Yeah, I think there's something. So it looks like rotating and moving while doing something is causing really weird jankiness. Uncertain if mod or vanilla game. Alright, let's go back to our boat. Our boot. And then we go home. Oh my, what is this? Doom. It's just doom. A good shovel would be pretty sharp. True. Sulston would know. Oh, we did a dad joke. I think I missed one earlier. What kind of tree fits in your palm? Oh, sorry. Whoops, I blew it up. Fits in your hand? A palm tree! Oh, oh, oh. Alright, can I... Oh. There we go. I have to jump to reach it. Did Celsius do something stupid and forget to wear steel-toed boots? And, he forgot to wear steel-toed helmet. And I was around. Whoops. There we go. What was birds that look like this? Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow, it looks way different from up here. That is unique. Have I watched any good TV lately? You watched Silo on Apple TV. I don't get the chance to watch a lot of TV. What have I seen recently? Gosh. We watched C, the Apple TV show C. The second season was okay. The third season is meh. I wish they'd done something different with it, but it was pretty good overall. I watched 2 okay movies last night. I watched Mickey 17 while I was hanging out. Well, in between hanging out with the kids, because, you know, don't want to have the kids exposed to that at their age. And then I watched the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and that was like, I'll say Mickey 17 was better, if I'm being honest. The Ministry was pretty yawn-worthy. Alright, let's get over there. Alien Earth and Strange New Worlds are good. Okay. That block looks suspicious. I'm gonna break it and replace it. better. Alright, so we got... Oh, I wanted to look... Ah, shoot. I wanted to look at that underneath of that. The underbelly. The seedy underbelly. And maybe even the overbelly. I don't know. Oh, I did do it right. Okay, so it looks like mostly I just need to... Oh, I see what it is. These should be full blocks, not partial blocks. These are the baby blocks, because I used slabs up there. Ah, I done goofed. I done goofed. I'm also pretty sure we don't need this dirt that we just spent 10 minutes getting. Oh, let's go look at the ground. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on, Kurazar. Learn to count, buddy. Learn to count, man. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. We're going to still borrow... Actually, I don't need any of this dirt, actually. Goodbye, dirt. We'll use you later, I promise. Sometime, eventually, maybe. Perhaps. Oh, boy. I need a saw. Where's my saw? Patrick Aycock, you don't watch TV, watch anime? I'm kind of the same way, honestly. And this season has been a really full season for anime. Like, when I say I don't watch much TV, I mean live TV, because I'm watching too much anime. Honestly, that's the real answer. But I spend a couple hours a week catching up on anime. Been watching Kaiju number 8 and Dantaran and the fragrant flower blooms and whatchamacallit. Gachiakuta. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty banger season. A pretty fire season, as the kids say. It's through the fire and flames. I did just do that, didn't I? All right. So what we can do here is pretty straightforward. We're just going to fill this in. We'll break all the other slab blocks and replace them with... mostly with ashlar. I have a feeling... Yeah, I have a feeling that we need to bring the other blocks down one more, too. Yep, we do. Alright, so here's where we need these guys. These go right in the middle here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually pop down underneath. We're going to put up a bunch of ashlar full blocks under the current ones. And there is going to be some wastage there. We could fill in some of these with dirt, but you know, at this point I'm like... F it, man. Wait. No, this is correct. That's correct. We just take out the other blocks. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ugh. All right, whatever you guys do, if you're building a repetitive design, don't build the first bit of it like a year in advance and then come back and do the rest of it. It doesn't work very well. Not at all. I do want to see what we did here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think just a zigzag for the most part, I'm pretty sure. Maybe a little pushed out right there in the middle. Yes. Okay. I think we can manage that. So I think what we're going to look at here is with the conglomerate gravel, we're looking at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. Actually, I'm pretty sure this all just gets filled in like this. Except for maybe you in the corner there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. And then you in this corner. Probably like this, I want to say. Like that. That actually looks right. And these just need to become full blocks. That's actually done. Okay. Sold. Now some of these, what did we do? What did I do here? How did I plant these here? No. Did goof. I did goof, guys. All of this has to go down by 1 block. Yep. Yep. You're right, Poltrix Volta. I just saw you said that. Just after I noticed that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, at least I never miscounted before. It's the first time. There's a first time for everything, right, guys? Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. So basically all we're going to do is we're just going to plop an extra layer of blocks underneath each of these, and then we'll take up these blocks here and just scooch them down by 1. That's not too bad, honestly. I've done worse. I've done more crimes. More crimes, war crimes. I call it RimWorld. Alright. So we're just going to bring... Can I get over there? Not really. Okay. Just going to make a little platform here to work off of rather than building 12 towers of ladders here. Uh-oh. I'm out. Problem solved. Okay, so I think, yeah, okay, so here's a, we did a slope to here, like totally like that. And all these just come down by 1. So like some of these like in there could become dirt blocks, but it's not really worth the time, I think, at this point to try to recoup that. Where should the ladder to reach these guys? Okay, so there's that. And we have this layer, which needs to be brought down by 1. Oh, the wastage. Oh, the wastage. Okay, so then the rest of this can be dug back up, and we can then just scoot it down by a block. Not the worst. And probably easier done from up there. I also have more blocks to dig up there. So we'll go up top and do that. Let's take out these guys. You guys. Okay, and then we'll swap for the shovel. Yeah, what clued me in actually wasn't the water issue, it was the gravel. I was like, what did I plant these things on? So that was what clued me in, that I'd done goofed. You know, I really think I'm going to try taking off this pickup mod. I don't know if it's what's causing the jankiness, but it wasn't doing it last night in our game with Corzette, or my game with Corzette. So I'm going to write this down here. Remove item pickup mod. It's also so out of the way that I don't even notice it when it's picking things up. Let's bust you. We got all the blocks that fell down so far. So far, so good. Let's flatten you guys back out. Okay, so now we can come in here with this. I do love this sort of pensive afternoon music. Okay, and then last we have these guys. And then what did I do around here? Did I plant these directly around? I think I did. I think these are just up against the glass there, or the water. We'll go take one final look at that before we pull the trigger. Since that's been a problem today. Ooh. You know what? Let's go get that gravel pattern down first, just in case. Ooh, the actual evening music. Alright, so this is just like 2. Okay. Oh, I did go thin here. Okay, so I can patch that in too. So this is 2 blocks short all around here. Okay, that's easy enough. Some screenshots would have helped. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little hesitant to take screenshots and then like fiddle around outside of stream to get them up, because that also would keep me from making sure the stream is actually like running properly. Okay, so 2 blocks on the short side. Which means something a bit like this should do. Looks like. Okay. So that means that everything else here can be ripped up. Every short block here can be ripped up and replaced with full blocks. Yeah, there is water above the glass. We'll have to get that. Oh, you responded to Cosmar. Okay. Ooh, okay. What an ordeal that is. This has been quite the adventure. Oops. Hi. Oh. Wow. That was indeed an ordeal. I do know there's a little chisel block under one of these corners I'll need to do at some point. If only there was a copy paste. In creative there is. There is in creative. Alright, so problem time. Problem is that we don't have enough mortar to finish out the next tower, because we used basically all of the ashlar we just made. We used it all. And maybe even then some. So I don't think we have enough to make the next tower yet. So I'm going to put a poll up to answer. That's not the poll button. To answer while I am finishing out the top of this and getting the garden planted and the water in. Let's go over here. Let's do a poll. After tower, first tower, what to do? We're going to do materials and building next tower. Materials and building pedal walls. That's the fancy walls outside everything. Or adventuring in ruins. Start poll. Alright, so you guys have some time to decide on that. I'm going to hydrate and sleep. And we'll keep working. Okay, hydration achieved. Sleep achieved. Let's... Yeah, we need to figure out this thing here. Hey there, Moonrose Mother. Welcome. We need to get some seeds. We need to get some plants. I do have 4 lanterns already. We got like 15 lanterns, in fact. So we need 6 of these seeds, and we just need a handful of golden poppies, okay? And then, like, a water lily and the bucket. Okay, and then these go... I did corners here with full blocks, alright. So the corners get full blocks. The stair is a half. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so we have our bouquet. We need a few of you. 6 of you. Do I have any water lilies just hanging around here? I thought I did. Maybe not. Plenty of you, though. Let's grab you. Huh. Water lilies. Where can I find those? I think the other base has a bunch. There's like nothing here. Okay. Well, let's go check the base for water lilies. And we'll take this back too, over on the way. I think I did... Oh, might be in the... just the plants bin. Plants. Water lilies, take a few of you. Alright. Let's go finish this dang tower. Oh, what an ordeal that was. What a freaking ordeal. My goodness. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit, buddy. Alright. I think we have everything we need. Not positive, but I think we do. Boink. Ow. Ow, my ankles. Alright, so we have water. Okay, we have trees. We have lily of the water. Yeah. We'll do 2 this time. Because it's the second tower. Maybe we'll do 3 for the third tower and 4 for the fourth tower. And then we have the poppies. These can kind of go wherever. I wanted them to not be on these squares here, I think, so we can get to the water. Just like an aesthetic thing. And we'll call that good. Alright, so then we need to get a few of these guys. We need a few more of the stairs, and we need the ashlar blocks, or the ashlar slabs. Let's get these off the bar. Don't need them here. And then a few of you. Alright, so you become this. Pretty sure you are the full blocks here. Yes, you are. Okay. That fits the pattern pretty well. So we're going to go like this. And I'm going to pop these lanterns on here as well for some permanent lighting. Is that really how that was? It is. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Which means these are going to be the stairs. That looks fine, I guess. I believe we did something here. Maybe just that. I think it was. Okay. I am inclined to call that done for now. Actually, there is one block like under here we have chiseled. And the other towers we put like literally right here. There's literally like one chisel block, but I'm inclined to leave that for now. Might even remove the old one. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.